Unlike that bug, he was my father figure, my father figure, With my cake inside.
Insect invasion. Insect invasion. Hey, oh, what a ride. 3 musketeers by my side. Surely high. One of a kind. All of us out of our minds. A miracle, we're in time. I'm losing half of my mind.
I didn't even ask her for her number. I was just like, what's your Steam name? And then she was like, I don't know, son. I don't know. I was like, what do you mean you don't know? She started roasting me because I didn't finish.
What is streaming?
What do you mean?
Like what? I don't completely understand it.
So it's basically, this could be streamed. It's literally just using the camera to go live.
So it's just being live.
No edits.
Yeah, no edits.
So like you're literally playing video games, and you're live on your camera.
So you're live, but then you also like record it, or no?
Yeah, you can record it and post later.
Okay.
But like that's how we were trying to do. Maybe think about doing this in the future, where we live stream it.
True.
And then we can just post the recording of it. Talk about what we need to and post
Chop
the
it
recording.
up.
Yeah.
It just sucks when you use that as your raw footage because then any malfunctions or any technical, difficulties that go on, it's part of your video now too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So I was watching Theo Vaughn, and he was interviewing a guy, Ray.
Yeah.
And he's a streamer.
Yeah.
And like all I've seen from him is just like random videos online.
Yeah. He's like, you can also, it's also them where they go live and they just do do a lot of dumb shit.
It's weird though because like, okay.
I'm glad we're doing this
1,
too
2,
because
3.
I'm practicing. No.
Is this in the?
I mean, we can, but this is also a little warm up because I haven't been really talking into the mic. Like I've been looking at, but I'm like, it's good that we're warming up because now I know, and like I'm gonna start talking into the mic, but we can also keep that stuff,
I was gonna say, just like streaming got really weird post COVID. I feel like it just got super commercial and super industrialized.
Yeah.
To where I don't know, like the authenticity and even like the creativity of it just it's kind of like soccer right now. Everything's like a system. Everything is like oh shit. Ooh. But that's where streaming got to. Like after like Fortnite blew it up in all the collaborations. So
it started with it started with Ninja.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of.
It got popular during that Fortnite era.
Yeah, that's when it like really became mainstream.
Yeah.
Like it was already like big if you knew about it. Like people had the 80K viewers or the 70K viewers, and they were doing like the travel streams, or they were doing the 24-hour gaming shits.
True.
But like, now I just feel like it's kind of like soulless.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like that's kind of what happens usually when the money comes in for stuff like that, because they started paying, streamers just obscene amounts of money just to be live and, like hey, Kai Snot and all them.
Say a good comment about this game.
Yeah.
Even though you clearly don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Or this product. Just like the freaking burger war going on with McDonald's and Wendy's and freaking Burger King. I'm invested in that, bro.
That's funny stuff, yo. But I mean, that's kind of what it is, really. But like it'd be cool to stream this. It's cool to stream games too, and have people like watch with you. And a lot of people just like watching people play games.
Yeah,
literally, like
I don't get that. I couldn't.
That?
I couldn't watch someone play a video game.
It's more of like the fact that like that if you play, you'd get too obsessed, or you're not as good as the person you're watching. So you're like looking at someone do the things that you want to do, and it kind of motivates you to want to play more, maybe, or like.
Do you guys watch streamers like play games?
Some games, like League of Legends, I do because I don't like playing League of Legends anymore. League of Legends, the community is too toxic, and like. Once I get back into the game, it's not like I'm playing with people who are my like skill level. So like I'm just gonna get pissed off. So like I'd rather watch other people who are like pros kind of do certain things and see how they do it, because it's kind of interesting. But like I don't, it's hard for me to just sit there and do that. I'd rather play the game.
Yeah.
Like I know exactly what you're trying to say. So I'd rather play like, for example, Arc Raiders. Because that one's a different kind of game. That one you can play by yourself with people, do whatever. So like,
but that game is cool because it's like GTA in the sense where there's always a story in each little thing that you do. There's like a new story that develops. Like, how the hell did this raid happen?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you have like the bird peanut guy and like his VR like
What do you mean by raid?
Raid is like the one single game you get into, like the one little like.
What's the
Journey.
Is this just like you're trying to kill people?
So it's basically the purpose is different for everybody. So like you can be a person who kind of goes into the game just to complete the quests that you're given. You can get quests in order to get items and like to get certain items to upgrade stuff, or you're the kind of person who goes into loot stuff to upgrade and craft, like you want to upgrade all your workbenches and whatnot, or you're the kind of person who wants to go in and just PvP.
Yeah.
And just loot and just, get into action. And then also there's people who want to just literally just kill the arc.
Mm-hmm.
Just attack as many arc as they want because, you're also in there and then these robots trying to kill you there the whole time.
Game sounds crazy.
It's there's a lot to it.
And the AI of those robots learn a lot. Like
Yeah.
they start like evolving in real time, literally.
In real time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tight.
There's like these robots that are like the snitches that like alert other robots to come and attack people. And like, people get put in you can get put in such a bad situation just like that. You think you're fine. You have like your best weapons, your best loot.
We just took
You
out
go
a team.
you took out a whole team.
You're low.
You run into a building and then all of a sudden this like arc just rolls up to you, fireball.
You're dead.
Yeah, dead. Yeah. You run outside, there's like 3 hornets, flamethrowers, or they like shoot their fucking automatic rifles or whatever.
Die.
Like I was in a game yesterday and like I think I'm cool. We're like in the hurricane and like all of a sudden there's like a sentinel somewhere over there and I get sniped out of nowhere.
That's
And,
a
like,
sniper arc, and it tracks you around the whole map. Like if you're unlucky, like if you're still in its like sight, like if
These
it
are
walks
the
on
these
you,
are the AIs.
yeah,
Okay.
dog, that thing will snipe you,
Will
like
snipe you
take
from-
half your
I
health,
mean, yeah.
at least.
They're AIs.
And like if you're in the hurricane, you don't have your shield on, so like you're fucked. Like
Damn, you were just like-
yeah. She was so.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
But that's the cool aspect of it.
So this is the game that's taken over them.
Yeah,
So is Fortnite still a thing?
yeah.
Fortnite's always, they've done the thing that they're gonna be a thing forever because all the kids are gonna want to play.
They just raised their
True.
V-Bucks prices.
Damn.
They did. They like took away the amount of V-Bucks you get, and they kept the prices the same. So they reduced the quantity.
Quantity. Just essentially raising the prices without raising the prices.
Yeah. But that's why I watch streams. It's literally like the story behind whatever they're doing. Like
Yeah.
if it's our creators, if it's a single player, if it's a horror game, if it's a whatever.
And
As
like-
long as there's an intriguing
Yeah.
plot, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, man.
Right.
But YouTube used to be where it was at, bro.
Used to be.
I mean, that's just your cup of what is it? Your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
how you like it, really.
If it's long form, or if it's short form like the TikTok, or if it's live, or if it's whole production value.
Yeah.
It just depends on what. I just feel like YouTube hit its peak already,
Mm.
but they're still so
I don't know.
there's still so much like untapped, that they could do.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's true. I don't really watch, like, if I'm going to watch some streaming stuff, I won't really go on YouTube. Only for specific people, maybe. Like when Dr. Disrespect used to be kind of popping.
and not a criminal or whatever.
Yeah, not criminal and whatever.
That's the like tall ass guy with the mustache. Right?
Yeah.
He has some funny ass streams, and those would be on YouTube. But like everything else, I just watch on Twitch. Like I remember there was a while back, there was this guy who used to do Dungeons and Dragons live on Twitch, and I was like, "Yo, this is so lit."
I've seen those.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's kind of like this kind of stuff. Like I'm cool watching people do Dungeons and Dragons for sure, and like play certain games. Like to see like if it's a game that you haven't bought and you want to see what it's like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
No way, that's the goal they scored. Arsenal, bro.
Fucking Joker.
He's getting choked.
It's like I did watch some of Ninja back in the day.
Word?
When I watched like highlights on YouTube. I wouldn't want to watch them. No, actually, I watched some live stuff, but on like because TikTok has the live.
They do have TikTok live.
They have TikTok live. I would watch some live stuff every now and then. And I was like really into Fortnite.
Yeah,
And you can
But
do stuff
then,
like that. Like
yeah.
you can multi-stream
Yeah,
on all the platforms.
yeah. Fortnite got too crazy for me though. All these kids building crazy
build.
as fuck. that
Cranky
ruined
90s
it.
and shit.
Ruined it.
Ruin it. Like they would build and edit, and like they would edit the thing, shoot you with a shotgun, then edit back.
Yeah.
No way. I'm not gonna practice editing that much or
Yeah.
like building that much.
Damn.
I can't. But I like building though. I know they brought in like the no build mode.
Yeah.
And that was cool, but I like the building. But
Yeah.
I don't like it that much. I'm gonna freaking go crazy.
If they had like a baby build mode,
Yeah.
that's what we want.
I was thinking they should have like you can overheat. You know, like you can only
can't
build
too much. Yeah.
Yeah, you like build,
Cool down.
and then you need like a 5-second cooldown. And then I mean, especially during combat, if you're just like building to like get up a mountain or something,
Yeah.
you can.
Could you imagine? You're halfway up the mountain. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
Nah, Fortnite was tough.
Fortnite was
use it
tight.
no more though.
Yeah.
Also, I have this get up because this is the St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's
When's St. Patrick's
Day?
Day? Is that this week?
That's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
yeah.
Yeah, dang. You guys got to go to McGinty's?
McGinty's. Yes, I will be
You
at
guys trying to?
McGinty's.
Is that where you're going?
Where's that? I
It's
thought you were joking.
right by Silver Spring.
McGinty's.
I
You
went
never
gone
been-
there a couple times. Nah, it's
What do you mean, where's McGinty? You know McGinty's?
I've never been to
yeah,
McGinty's.
Silver
You've never
Spring.
been to
It's right next to
McGinty's?
the AMC.
Really?
You haven't been there? I've went there a couple times.
Y'all going on Tuesday?
I'm not, but I'll go if you guys are trying to.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
have
go.
work.
What's the one in Rockville called?
Nah, bro, that's my spot. Don't blow
Finnick.
it up. Nah. Now they're gonna
Oh, they're not sponsored.
like, yo,
We're not sponsored.
aren't you that
yet.
one guy? It's like, yeah, we're also not sponsored, but
Yeah.
One guy who's wearing the. Aren't you the Peaky Blinders guy?
yeah, aren't you the freaking messenger cap cunt? Bloody hell, bro.
Yeah.
Today's
Irish
pot-
pubs are where it's at, though.
Yeah.
I've been with them. I got crop dusted at one yesterday while talking to a
Tell
girl.
us about it.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Nothing. I went to the bathroom. Okay, I sinned. I might have done number 2 at the bar.
Damn.
I had to. It was right after work.
I could
All right,
never.
motherfuckers.
I could
then-
never.
Yeah.
Never? I just hovered.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no drop. Anywho. So I leave the stall. There's a guy at the urinal. I'm walking by. He checks his shoulder and makes eye contact with me. I'm like, what the hell?
Shoulder to.
I wash my hands. I feel him staring at me again. I'm like, what the hell? Whatever. I'm out of here. I go to the bar. My boy Joseph, shout out Joseph. He's already talking to the girl. And we peeped her like early already because she was reading at the bar. And that's a certain type of woman right
she was
there.
reading at the bar.
She's reading at the bar.
Is that a
Taking shots and drinking like margs or something.
okay?
Wow.
Let's come back to that eventually.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
come back
Yeah.
to that.
And then I'm like, oh, you chose to like start a conversation with her. And then she was like, what do you mean? We were like, we peeped you already. Like we caught you as like the girl that reads at the bar. And then she's like, well, actually like my power's out. And like I have no electricity and like X, Y, and Z.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. So that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, we find out she's moving to Japan because she works for the government or whatever. And I was about to tell her the finesse about how I'm going to become a Spanish citizen while renouncing my American citizenship while also keeping it.
You're yeah.
Okay.
But then I couldn't give her the sauce. Because she would have reported me to the DOJ or whatever.
Right.
So she goes like, did you guys notice my ring? And then I was like, no. Because I've been drinking for like a month, so I'm fucked up off of like 2 pints of beer. So I'm already like hurt. And my boy was like, yeah. And then she was like, I don't like starting conversations at times because there could be like an ulterior motive depending on like what the vibe is. And then we were just like, no, we literally just wanted to like talk because like we saw you reading at the bar and it's like, whoa, what's her story? You're taking shots at the bar and reading. It was called The Alchemist. I don't know.
Oh,
if you guys
she's reading The
ever-
Alchemist?
She's reading The
I
I
Alchemist.
fuck with Alchemist. That's
Yep.
one of my favorite books, but that's one of the only
What's it
books
about?
It's about this guy who he's going on a journey, a quest.
He's questing.
Yeah, he's trying to find like purpose. And he kind of just basically just follows his instinct.
Bruh.
I mean, he kind of gets told like a story. Man, I wish I could really tell you what it's about right now.
But
And
I'm gonna add
I
it to my
promise you, I've
Goodreads.
read this book. Yeah, I promise you, I've read this book. I know it sounds like I haven't read this book and I'm bullshitting. I promise you, I've read this book. It's just that it's the only book I've read in the last like 20 years.
He
so.
spark noted it for the hubs.
Damn.
Nah, bro. It took me like 4 months to read this book because it's just. I used to be a big reader, man.
What happened?
Just the TV too much,
Too much
movies, and
TV.
TVs. I went into the film.
We should have started a book
know?
club, not a movie club.
No bullshit. That would have been more
We still
beneficial
got a
for our
chance. We
brains.
still got
Yeah.
a chance. We still got a chance.
So then it turns out she's also a gamer. She was a streamer. She's a Star Wars nerd. And then she's like, yeah, but I'm married. I'm like, damn. And then she's like, but I have like a buttload of single friends. And then we were like, really? Let me see.
That's kind of
so then she put me in a group chat with one of them, and then we're gonna meet the other ones. I think this week that's coming up.
Oh, so they're from the area.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I feel like you guys need to be careful.
What?
I feel like there's a few red flags going on.
Yeah.
Explain.
The signal.
It's
She's like, yo, get on signal.
know.
Yeah. So then to get into the group chat with her friend, she asked me if I had Signal. I'm like, yeah, I don't got Cricket. And then she's like, no, like the app. And I'm like, no, what is that? So I downloaded it. Supposedly I gave her $5 creator code.
Yeah, reference.
And then like we're in Signal now. I might be getting like human trafficked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's
careful.
like saying that she works for the government. She's reading a book at the bar.
Which government? Like
Yeah, which government?
Yeah, she's reading the
Which
book at
country
the
did
bar.
you say she was going to? She was going to where?
Japan. She's going
Japan.
to Tokyo.
Oh no,
Okay.
You know they're converting footsteps into electricity.
that's what they're doing over there.
Damn.
Yeah. But
Careful.
throughout all this conversation, I'm putting on my best impression for her and her friends, whatever.
Mhm.
This dude's like, oh yeah, 3 shots of whatever the fuck, that's me. And then he comes in between us because there's a little space, grabs his drinks, and then bruh. And it's just cloud of boof.
Just carpet bombs, you guys.
Bro,
What's it
carpet
called?
bomber of the century. Her and I just lock eyes, like pinched nose. We're like, ugh. She was like, was that you?
Was that
And
you?
I was like, hell nah. Like I announced that. When I fart, I say I fart, huh?
Lock eyes and love at first sight. Kind of shit.
It was
Wait.
like a disgust at first scent.
Did you actually hear it though, or
Nah,
did you
nah,
just
nah. It was
smell
silent.
It was
silent.
okay. All right,
But it only came about once he walked. Exactly.
It could have been her.
And it could have been her. That would have been an excellent play by her.
that would have been good play.
She hit me with the,
good move. Good
the
move.
alley, yeah.
Yeah.
The Euro step fart.
Disarm everyone. Be like, yo, who did that?
But like, okay, your electricity is out. You need to go read somewhere. You pick the bar.
Yeah, that's you want looking for some kind of a little bit of attention,
Yeah.
True.
just a little bit.
And then
Maybe
she's
not.
like, you didn't realize I had a ring on?
Right. I'm like, I ain't looking.
Come on.
I mean, I should be.
Who's looking? I'm not looking.
At your age.
Yeah. Because next thing you know, she's like, well, I'm actually a swinger. And you're like, whoa, what the fuck? So this guy's sitting right over there while I'm doing the nasty? Jesus Christ. I don't want to.
Oh, you're smishing.
Hell no. So you guys aren't looking out for, I mean, would you hope to be looking out for that if you weren't married, Javi? Like if you're in the,
He's
if you're in
trying.
the
He's trying to
game.
jam you up. Let's see what Avi does.
If I can't, like, if I was single and I was at a bar and I'm like talking to a girl, I mean, I guess I don't think that would be my first instinct to check if they had a ring,
Yeah.
right? I guess.
That's something you should just like casually like just be spotting, I guess.
Nah, I
Yeah.
don't think. Yeah, but I don't think you should ever really expect people to be looking at.
Yeah.
True.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
I guess eventually, like if it's been a couple times that I've like tried to flirt with a girl and then it turns out they're married, I guess eventually I would like start scoping.
Yeah,
Has that happened to you?
Nah.
that's the first time.
That's the first time. And I wasn't even like really trying to go smack.
Yeah.
I was like, because this isn't the first bar reader I've ran into. The first one was at Wapos.
Guapo.
Who reads a guapo? What are you doing?
What's happening?
And like, I get it if it's like
Everyone's trying to read.
Yeah.
at the bar, yeah.
There's
I guess.
probably like some influencer out there that posted like, you know what's a good way to catch a good man?
Hot girls, it's
Yeah, wear a ring, go to the bar,
Reading at the bar, clock
read
it.
the
Yeah.
Alchemist.
clock it.
If you can go to one that sells tacos
Yeah.
or
Yep.
one would go fishing. Where'd you guys go?
We went to McKinsey's cousin in
What?
Alexandria.
In
It's another
Alexandria?
Irish bar. I'm not dropping all my Irish bars for these.
Oh, this
folks,
is like
man.
after work or something.
Right after
Okay,
work. That's
all
why I
right.
needed to do number 2 because I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I didn't hit it at the building,
Damn,
and I'm not gonna. It's cold as hell. I'm not going over to Target.
that's true. That's true.
And the most random thing is, there was a whole school of Irish girls doing an Irish jig, Irish dance in the middle
Irish
of the
dance?
entire bar.
Was it good?
It was good, but I was like, when I had to go, I couldn't walk through their whole performance. I had to go outside around to the back door to get to the bathroom because they took up that much area.
You need to go to Ireland.
I do.
Yeah, I feel like
I feel like that'd be
that's
your
spot.
bag
Yeah,
With the hat or without
with the hat.
Oh,
Definitely, they'd love it. They'd
This is my
love it.
dad-
without the hat. Come on, bro.
Come on.
Ireland's pretty dope.
Come on, bro. Don't be dumb. Come
This
on.
is my dad's bag, low key.
Really?
He
That's
has
his
like he
bag?
has a collection of
I'm
messenger
not gonna lie, my
caps.
dad. I think my dad has some berets too.
Like it's just a what is it?
Dang,
coming
I
of
think,
age,
I'm
like
pretty
a-
sure my dad has some too. We got to get all of our dads.
Kangol joints. Yeah.
We got to get all our dads to wear berets, take a picture
Nah.
together.
I feel like it looks like we all got it.
We could do like before and afters. They got the leather Jones. They got the quilted Jones.
Damn.
It's different. It's a different game out there.
Damn.
You're on your Peaky Blinders shit,
I'm
man.
on my peaky cunts.
You're a mortal man shit.
What's that about, bro?
I don't know, man.
I thought that was your bag.
Peaky Blinders.
It's already been out for 8 days and I haven't heard anything about it. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign, man. But
And like from what I saw in the trailer, what?
Yeah.
So his son is taking over the whole gang.
I haven't even really looked. Like I see the trailer, but for some reason I just don't. It's not registering in my brain. Like I've seen it on TV.
Yeah.
I've seen it and I see the people's faces. It's like when it gets on, I just like I can't. My like everything goes silent. I don't know. I think it's a bad sign.
That is a pretty bad sign.
It's a bad sign.
That means you're like recognizing what they made, but you've lost your investment almost.
yeah, I've heard.
You're not like
I'm not gonna lie. When I read that thing that Arthur's not in it,
that
I
blew
was
me.
like, Arthur is a very big, like emotionally invested character. Like
Yeah.
people were emotionally invested to him. I know they do the thing where a lot of characters that are people are emotionally invested to, they kill off or whatever.
Mm.
But this was a different kind of situation, I think.
Wasn't he like
He
in
got
trouble with the
arrested, or something. Yeah, so maybe that's what happened, and I understand. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm talking shit. I'm gonna watch
it still. I
So
didn't
I
even
got-
finish
I need
Peaky Blinders.
I forgot
haven't
to
finished
cancel
it?
my Netflix. So
I need I need to rewatch the last season.
Dude, I got to that
last
point
season
and I didn't
liked,
watch
man.
it.
I remember him killing his.
Wait, you haven't seen the last season? Oh, you got to check that out.
I think stat before I watched this movie.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
They got Alfie in the last season. Alfie Solomon.
Alfie Solomon. That's
That's my
Arthur, right?
dog. No, that's Tom Hardy.
Yeah, they got him in the last season.
Yeah. Alfie Solomon.
Yeah.
That
A
was
lot
my
happened in
dog.
the last season.
Man.
That's where the memes are coming from, where he's like he's like pointing the gun at us. He's like running up and about to like shoot himself in the head with a gun. You seen those?
Tom Hardy?
Nah, Cillian Murphy.
Oh,
Tom
yeah, like
Shelby.
into the camera. And he's like, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, my days. But that's heartbreaking, bro, because it's just a few years too late. This
Yeah.
should have come out, 5 years ago?
Practically, man. That's what it feels like. It feels like the last season hasn't. It's been
should
5
it should have came out 2 years after the last season.
Yeah.
True.
At like that would have been a good. 1 year would have been better, but 2 years would have been good.
Perfect.
But
I
it's like,
think
what
anything
happened?
after 2 years. What happened in the last
I
season?
think it's COVID and then the writers
And
strike, right?
Mostly, he had Oppenheimer. He had a lot
And
of
Oppenheimer.
movies.
Yeah,
Man.
he had a lot of
Oppenheimer was a
movies.
big one.
And
They
also
should have
feel
locked
like-
him in with a contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
They got-
they might not have known what they wanted to do, low key. Because
Yeah.
like the premise of this movie, like, what are we doing? Is it even historically like accurate to like the actual gang?
Yeah.
Who
I don't know.
knows?
I mean, is any of it? I don't know. It's just
Netflix-
it's a good story.
Yeah, I think Netflix didn't drop the ball a little bit, or maybe he was, there are bigger things involved.
And Bar Girl was saying that Stranger Things flopped at the last season too. And I haven't even watched the full final
You guys
season.
still haven't watched Stranger Things
Look at
last
that.
season, bro.
Why'd you remind him?
The thing, all
bad.
right, Stranger Things. If we're
Oh,
gonna
here
talk
we
about
go.
Stranger Things
Damn
real
it.
quick,
Yeah, let's go.
Paywall.
Wait, are you gonna spoil
What?
some?
No. I just want to
Alright.
give my take.
All right.
It really depends on who you ask whether they blew it or not.
Hmm.
Some people are extremely happy with it.
Mhm.
Like my wife, she's extremely happy with it. She loves what happened because it was pretty much a happy ending.
Mhm.
My nephews, they're like 12, 13 years old, extremely happy with it.
They love it.
But the people who really care, who like started watching it, like season 1, and like really care about the plot and like everything making sense, kind of like me,
Yeah.
are not too happy because there's a lot of plot holes. There's a lot of things that the writers, like what are the Duffel brothers,
Duffel Bag
decided to
Brothers,
do
yeah,
that
Duffel
don't
Bag
make a lot
Boys.
of sense.
Duffel bag boys.
But
Sorry.
but overall, I think it was. I would say it was good. I would say I gave it. I looked at my letterbox reviews for it for the final the final episode, which was like a movie.
And it's higher than your Sinners.
I gave it a 5 out of 5. After
What are we doing?
I gave it a 5 after. I'm not done.
Javi,
I'm
you
not.
can't carry this
I'm not
argument,
done.
bro.
I'm not
All right,
done.
to update you guys, Javi gave Sinners. What is it? 3.5. What did you say?
3.5. Yes.
Jesus! In the last episode of Stranger Things,
I'm
got
not-
a 5 out of 5.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
After I walked out of the theaters, right after I was finished
did watch it in
watching
theaters,
it,
yeah.
I watched it in theaters. I mean, it was pretty insane. There's a few things that I think they got wrong, but it was still like it was crazy. It's like a crazy world. You got to watch it. I mean, watch it and then think about it, what it would look like in theaters, and then you'd understand.
True.
But right after I stepped out of theaters, I gave it a 5 out of 5. And then yesterday, when I was reviewing all the movies I've watched in the past day, I lowered it to a 3 out of 5
Damn.
because I had like some time. I had some time because like after the theaters, you come out with this high,
Yeah.
right? Like, and so I was
Recycled
just
air.
like, damn, that was fucking dope. And it was also like, it was the last season, like last
Still
episode of the whole series, and like how they started how long ago? Like fucking like 10 years ago. So and you
2016 was it?
yeah. And you see all these kids like fucking grow up. It's like a whole, like you're emotionally invested. It's like a whole part of your life. Right.
Yeah.
So like you definitely come out with this like high and this like, it's like, and I fucking said that the show was better than Game of Thrones right after. But then after I was still on that high when I said that, once you like said like, there's where you like went off on like all these episodes of Game of Thrones that don't compare to any episodes in Stranger Things. I was like, yeah, it's not as good as Game of Thrones, but it's still a great show.
But what's
is,
good with these? What's good with these shows? Like having these endings where it's like that.
Where it's like
It's so
lackluster
peak,
or
and then
so
it's-
peak, and it's like that, right? Yeah, it's a little bit of I don't know. It's tough. Happens with a lot of shows. There's some shows, and I feel like the shows that don't get as much notoriety kind of land. For example, like The Penguin was a good one, right? I mean, we're not talking about like levels like Stranger Things and like Game of Thrones, that, but like Stranger Things, the only thing that was really an issue for me too was the acting. I feel like the kids just weren't good actors, and like they got older and the acting didn't get better except for a few of them. Like Finn Wolfhard is not a good actor.
Yeah.
But he's good at like quipping and like
being like
the cuff or
energy
whatever.
off the cuff. When they were younger, they were like, a little bit different. But then when they have to have the really serious scenes that they have to sell in order to get like a certain emotion across to the people, it just sometimes maybe it's just me, it didn't hit. But like I've also not watched the complete end to it, so I can't be too critical of some stuff.
And you haven't rewatched it.
Exactly. Like I did. I just straight up. I've taken however long the break is, and then immediately watch without too much of a recap.
You should rewatch everything.
in theaters.
But I'll be completely honest. That last season before the one that dropped, not the not the 2-hour movie. The one where Max almost didn't make it.
Right.
That was my favorite season.
That was a good one.
That one was a little different because I feel like they really did something there, and I don't know. I'll still give it a watch.
Are you still running up that road? Are you still running up that hill?
Running up
Hell
that
no.
road.
What hill?
Running up that hill.
Man.
Ah,
Yeah, but
man. But
there's
this
a lot
is
of movie stuff.
But fucking, what's his name? Caleb.
McLaughlin.
yeah, McLaughlin.
He's
from
about to
McIntyre?
be. He was a good actor. I thought of him and Sadie Sink and the guy who plays Dustin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gaddis or
Dustin.
whatever.
Steve.
Steve.
Nancy.
gone into some
Nancy's
movies.
a fucking baller.
Steve has been in a movie recently.
Yeah, and he might be in the MCU soon.
That's who?
Yes, who?
As some fucking
Miles
guy.
Morales?
What fucking Miles Morales?
Nah, that's
Fucking,
Caleb.
yeah.
I can see him as Nova.
That's what he is.
Nova.
That's who they're thinking of. I mean, that's just a rumor.
I really want this Doomsday to hurry up and get here, man. I want to see what they do. There's just so much
Has
hype
the
going on.
anticipation built up in you a little bit more?
It's always building up. It's there, it's always there. I'm always thinking about it. But we got to get through, Spider-Man first.
Trailer dropping this
Spider-Man.
week.
Yeah, trailer dropping this week. Yeah, so that should be some good stuff. But we've talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's not belay the point. But if we're talking about movies, I feel like we should talk about our Oscar stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit here and there. Let me bring up.
That's tomorrow, no? Sunday?
Yeah,
The
Oscar
18th?
tomorrow, Sunday, 15th.
Or 15th, my bad. My bad. I thought it
If
was
you're
St.
if you're
Patrick's
part of the film club, there's going to be a little watch party, possibly, maybe.
Correct.
Yeah, it's going to be live on Discord.
Bring your bottles. Bring your bud.
bottles. Bring whatever you got.
Bring your snacks.
Yeah. Let's bring up the list. So let's see what we're going to start out with.
There's been a lot of good movies this year too.
Yeah. Javi yesterday literally watched every movie that's in
Almost
consideration for Best Picture. Or like the notorious movies currently.
Wait, but Javi, you never gave them your review of Sinners. While we were like memeing that.
You want to go straight to Sinners?
Just give them a little taste of it. Yeah,
let's get a little taste of what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
So Sinners, when I first started watching, I was like, "Fuck, this is great." Like they're setting this up very well. They're built. These characters are awesome. Like the filming is like I'm really liking this filming. Everything, the whole setup was awesome, and the whole film was good overall. Like it was a great movie. Mm-hmm. Like the story was good. The characters were great. I liked all the actors in it. The music stuff in it, like the blues stuff. That guy, like his singing. That guy had his voice to not match like what he looked like.
His first role. That's his first movie too.
Yeah.
First movie too.
I thought he was really good. I think he might be like my favorite character in the whole thing. Like it was, it's kind of Michael B. Jordan is kind of like the main guy there, but I think he
stole the show.
Yeah.
And that's your favorite blues singer now, unless you listen.
Right, 100%. Yeah. Is he an actual blues singer?
I don't know.
Kind of. I don't know. I heard something about Alicia Keys and him. I don't know.
But all right, well, but so all that, everything was great with the movie, but the scene with the vampire fight, like everything was building up to this battle, right? That was ass. It was so bad. It was 100 vampires versus 5 humans.
Did they have guns?
And they had guns, but they didn't have silver bullets. It was regular, I don't know, whatever the fuck you make bullets from, iron. But like they they shot up that, what's her name? Mary, and they shot her up and she just like ran out laughing. Yeah. So it was 100 vampires versus 5 humans with 2 guns and some sticks, and they weren't able to just demolish them. And
they did have the garlic and stuff.
They did have some.
They did have some anti-vampire gear.
She threw the bottle of like what is it? It was like, what do you call it? The Molotov cocktail?
Yeah.
Threw the bottle at the main vampire and he just flicks it out the way like it was nothing. And like the vampire should have 100% taken over without hesitation against 5 humans. I think the battle could have been so much better. And that, since that was the climax, I mean, in my opinion, that was the climax of the movie, the battle, and they did not land it. That kind of ruined it for me.
And you said your climax of the movie was where?
I think the climax was when, they figured out Mary had turned into a...
Oh, when she was locked in the room with those.
But that was like the start of the climax. To me, from there, that was the start of the climax. And the end of the climax was when Michael B. Jordan stabs him in the back and kills the main vampire guy.
I don't know. It's hard for me to kind of, I guess, elaborate more because I haven't even seen the movie in so long. Like I saw it in theaters, when it dropped, like opening weekend or the weekend after. And not a lot of people had the same opinion you had about the vampire fight. Maybe I got to check it out again.
Yeah,
because it was kind of an unlikely fight, but there were, a couple circumstances that were involved. The vampires were very cheeky. They were very musically inclined, and they didn't want to kill everybody.
Yeah, they just wanted. I mean, I'm saying like they could have easily transformed everyone if that was their goal.
Yeah, but maybe that's the case. But like I said earlier, that wasn't the hit or make or break for me.
Yeah,
that wasn't the thing that was gonna make or break the movie for me. Whether the fight was good or not. It was whether the ending was kind of satisfying. And I think the most important thing was that they got their one-on-one between Smoke and the vampire. And then he got his fight against the
The
the KKK and everything like that.
Yeah.
Because like I really enjoyed the story, the acting, and the like, the little interactions between each character and like the history that we get from like the small things that they say. Like the Delroy Lindo character, like when he was talking about like where he came from and like how he knew all those guys that he saw. Keep your head up and stuff like that. And it had like small, very quick little flashbacks, like quick little scenes. And he wasn't really saying much, and then it like went immediately to him like singing. Just like small, very like subtle things. Like we get at the beginning we see Sammy walk into the church all fucked up, more like what happened.
Yeah.
And then, we figure out how he gets there, and I'm like, wow. And then we get the other ending, which kind of adds to it for me,
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like the very last scene when they meet up with him at the bar. Like, I don't know, what was it, like 60 years later? I really liked that.
Yeah. That was like a great way, because I wasn't expecting that at all. So like that was like a great added touch, because this is an original story. This is not like based off a movie or anything like that, or based off another story. This is just something that, it's kind of original. So like the vampires weren't kind of normal vampires. Yeah. I do understand what you're saying. And
like they were very nerfed. Like think about the vampires in Castlevania.
No, but that's a whole different kind of vampire.
I think you should think about the vampires in that one like Alaskan like. There's like a whole like week of like darkness. There's like that one movie, and then
they're fucking
they're
people
insane.
up.
So I do know what you're saying. And like in this movie, they have like a hive mind.
Yeah,
they're flying. So I do agree that they were nerfed, because like after so many centuries, like I was telling you guys, you're picking up fighting styles. You're getting like all this different stuff.
But that guy, he didn't seem to be the. It didn't seem like he was like. It seemed like, I don't know. It seemed like. Maybe he had been alive for a while in that hive mind, or maybe it wasn't, because it seemed like he had been captured by the Native Americans and then he got away.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe he was like not the first one, or like he hadn't been alive for so long that like, because like I'm sure like if it was a vampire who had been alive for like 200 years, thousands of years, it would be quick work for him. Right. Maybe he was like a fucking novice vampire.
He kind of gave us his like time
maybe
period.
we're giving cutting it a lot of slack.
But he gave us a time period when he talked about the Christians coming into Ireland or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's been alive for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was probably trying to get in his bag. I mean,
but they could. The thing is, they could have done it so much better. And like, this is what I would have done. All the guns he had, all the guns he had against the KKK. He had guns. He had fucking grenades.
Yeah,
they should have had those in that battle with the vampire. They should have just been mowing down these fucking vampires, not killing them because they don't have the bullets for that, right? Just holding their ground for as long as possible. And then the Native Americans roll in.
Damn.
And they help them finish the job. Damn. But then the vampires are still like fucking them up. And like it ends up being like a lot of the humans die. And then you have Michael B. Jordan there.
Versus
like
Chuck
last
Norris
one
vampire.
alive. You know?
Yeah. Dude, that would have been a sick addition though, because like you did see like the Native Americans, and I do want to see that movie. Yeah. It'd be cool like to see like a movie about what they were doing with the vampires in that universe.
Yeah, like they introduced these Native Americans for like 30 seconds and then we'd never see them again when it seemed like they had like a lot of knowledge about these vampires, and I feel like they could have done a lot more with them.
No, but it makes sense because the Native Americans used to mind their business. They didn't like. Yeah. They got to the door and they literally were like, "Yo, we need to help," and they were like, "No."
Right, which that brings up another plot hole. They knew, oh, the sun's going down. We got to get the fuck out of here because this guy's about to go off. Yeah. So these guys who are experienced, like vampire hunters, knew to get the fuck out. They're experienced, and then these 5 people who have never heard about vampires were able to hold off against 100 vampires. Like that's a.
But I don't know if they never heard.
That's not that they never heard of it. They had
the one lady knew about it.
Yeah, and she told. That's how they knew how to. That's Annie, how they. Yeah. That's what was important about her character and how they knew actually how to even build or make any of the stuff to like deter them from the first place.
And not sticks. They were stakes.
But she knew about them. These guys had firsthand combat experience.
But that's like that's extra stuff. Like a Native American comes in, they're like, yo, like that's a whole different part. That's just a mystery that adds to the story. So like, you know, that we're like, wait, what do they know? But like that's just a little overkill. I feel like that doesn't really lend to Sammy's story much if the Native Americans come.
I'm saying like they knew. I'm saying like in that moment they leave this vampire guy because he's gonna fuck them up. And I'm saying they're experienced vampire fighters. Yeah. You can assume that, right? These people were unexperienced vampire fighters. Yeah. And there's only 5 of them, just like I think there was like 4 or 5 Native Americans. But somehow these 5 people who are unexperienced vampire fighters were able to hold him back. And it wasn't one against 5 like it was with the Native Americans. It was 5 against like 100 of them.
Wait, but the Native Americans, they had captured the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They let him go, and then
he escaped.
And it became, they made sure to let them know that this is an issue, and they need to let the guy go. And the 2 white people were like, yo, he's white, and these are Native Americans. We don't like Native Americans. Yeah. We're going to protect this guy.
Right.
And then what happened? He turned them both into vampires.
He faced it on them.
And the Native Americans were like, okay, these white people aren't going to listen. What are we going to do? We're going to go back to our tribe. He's going to turn them into vampires, and then they're going to terrorize their white town, and we're going to be over here. And when they come over, we would fuck them up or capture them again.
Yeah.
It's not like they were like, it's not like they were scared of him.
They dipped. They fucking dipped.
Yeah, because it became. They knew that if it was going to be a 3-on-2, it was only 2 vampires. It was only 2 Native Americans.
3 against 5.
But then they're the thing is, I think also what you said was true. They were just keeping their own. They were protecting their own.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not really like lending their services out.
I'm sure.
From what I saw. Yeah.
I'm sure they've been. For example, we watched Killers of the Flower Moon, where they did lend their services out to people, and they were completely backstabbed and betrayed and gaslit.
And that probably adds to their...
That adds to a little bit of their lore of why they would kind of... I'm sure they would love to know that, like a bunch of them died because they decided to harbor a vampire just because he looked like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do understand what you're saying about the odds of the fight. That's where it gets a little bit, fantastical, where, they're kind of banding together to beat the odds kind of situation. I do need to watch it again because
I think you need to rewatch the vampire fight.
The vampire fight. Yeah. Cause I didn't really I wasn't too locked in, I guess.
I mean, that's also like something about me where I need things to make sense. Like when I was saying like Begonia, the last scene almost ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Because she turns out.
Wait.
No, we're not. Are we?
I don't know if we're spoiling it. Are we spoiling?
I mean, we kind of already spoiled Sinners.
It's already been out for so long. It's just not spoiling it for you.
No, I mean, he spoiled it for me.
Yeah,
I already know it.
Yeah. Spoiler alerts, but you got to see Begonia by now.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that she is an alien, which I liked. Like I really liked, like as a part of the story, that it turns out that this guy was right and
he
she
wasn't
is an alien. Yeah, exactly. And like, but if she was an alien from this advanced civilization that's been alive for millions of years, no way you're gonna get captured by this guy and his like. The brother who could barely help. The only thing his brother could do was tackle her and then get his ass beat. And this like these 2 like guys who are like not very skilled at all at anything were able to capture this alien who's like 1,000,000 years old.
But the fact is, you do learn that they've captured more than one.
That's true.
He does have
experience,
more experience and intel than it looks. They just were very good at making it look like they were very incompetent and had no idea what they were actually doing. And that they were like psycho.
Right.
Bro, the brother, this movie I could never classify as a comedy because of what happened with that brother. I was always it was so sad. I was like, I feel like he was just being like used.
Yeah, 100%.
He was just being used, just for, it did kind of validate a little bit that she was an actual alien and they've captured plenty of times, but the brother couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
And then
took himself. I don't know how it was a comedy.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not
for real.
Yeah. But and you could tell like there was something off with them, and well, there's something off with both of them. But like the scene where he was about to, he gets her to take him to the rocket ship in the closet. and then he fucking the bomb goes off. I feel like he was about to go, but like the reaction set the bomb off.
Mm.
And then she just fucking throws his body and just sets in the joint and gets out.
That part was kind of funny when then the head flying hits her in the head.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Yeah.
There was a couple of funny things, but I don't know if I consider this a comedy.
But this is the same guy who directed Poor Things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those two movies are in Best Picture.
Yeah, so we got Best Picture, we got Begonia, Sinners. We got F1,
I like F1.
Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Train Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, I want Sinners to win Best Picture, but I think One Battle After Another is going to win.
That was a good movie.
What do you think, Carlos?
I really like that movie because, like you said, I had all these expectations for Sinners, and we need more movies like Sinners. Like you said, it's more of an original piece.
Yeah.
One Battle After Another, no expectations. Burnt out Leo DiCaprio with the fine shit. You know,
Chase Infinity.
And then you got this crazy general who's like, you like black women. And
he was a really good character.
Yeah,
Sean Penn was a great character.
Sean Penn, there you go.
Yeah.
The way he walked
After he got, bro, that was so, bro. The whole audience was geeking, dog.
Or what about when he licked his comb and combed his hair?
Yeah, bro, he did a great job.
bro.
With
Yeah,
a slime ball.
He's probably the best actor in that movie.
yeah. When they left him in like the office and they had,
But that movie
shit was so good,
bro, that got your heart racing.
Yeah,
You saw
It got
Benicio
very
del Toro
serious.
with his people, like keeping them safe from, border patrol or whatever.
Yeah,
And yeah, like it touched on some stuff that's going on now. But like when they're running on the rooftops, super cinematic, just
Super
like when they're riding
cinematic.
on the hills and the camera staying still.
yeah.
And you just seeing them like pan.
Great shots, great cinematography. I would get that one for best cinematography.
The action was sick.
Yeah,
Like when his car flips off the side of the road or whatever.
and he's got the sniper or whatever.
Dog, but you get invested because it's like this guy, what is it? He fell off the deep end with drugs and alcohol. And he's fighting to get his family back.
Marijuana and alcohol.
Yeah, it's more like you're completely right. And like the thing with me was the situation, how he never really knows who, like whose kid it is.
I thought you were gonna say who's on the other side of the
Yeah,
radio.
he never finds out.
He never finds out who the kid is.
Yeah,
you know?
but still he loves it like its own. It's
exactly.
his own.
And he's willing to, he's like, fuck this guy.
He went to the end of the world for
Exactly.
the baby,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even like the tones with sorry, remind me her name before I say the other person.
Tiana Taylor. or
There we
Jason?
go, Tiana Taylor.
Yeah,
You see her-
before say the other person. Thank
You
goodness.
see her crash out.
Thank God.
Wait.
You didn't say the other person.
Go ahead.
No, this?
Yeah.
It's just like, you see her crash out post baby.
Mhm.
And then like Leo's just being dad of the world. And then she's in her like, what is it, post
It's postpartum.
Post-traumatics.
Postpartum.
nah, not PTSD.
Postpartum.
Postpartum,
Yeah.
And it's like people just deal with stuff in their own way, and then
Differently,
she's
yeah.
like missing her radical,
She can't go out, and she can't. She can't be a revolutionary because she has to be at home.
Yeah.
She was
And
a great. There's so many good characters in this show.
And she had such a small. She had such small like screen time, and then it was very powerful. Like she
Yeah.
like to show like and like her words like in the note that she left,
Yeah.
and you can tell like she was like jealous of like how how Leo was treating the baby instead of her, and
Yeah.
messed up. Like she had to go and do crazy stuff.
And that's kind of real, bro.
yeah.
Because like you feel unwanted, like you both are invested in this baby, but like now you're not getting that attention anymore.
Exactly, yeah. So like she like had, those very like, a lot of people didn't like the way she was portrayed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, what's her name? Tiana Taylor. She got a lot of criticism, or did she get criticism, or like after she won that award?
With the sex cells or like the
They were saying like she's not a good role model for girls, but
Yeah.
like that was not the character she was playing.
Yeah, that's not what she was playing,
That's
yeah.
not, and like it's not her fault that she's not a bad guy.
No.
But she's also not the greatest, like morally greatest. I mean, she
Yeah,
like abandons her kid and all that. And this isn't a kid's story. Like it's not a kid's story. This is the role
This is
had to play.
a real life situation that probably does not get shown in this light very much.
Yeah.
And then she kind of took it and kind of showed us, the very raw version of it which kind of I think rubbed people the wrong way. And it's
dumb.
It's dumb because I guess people want to look at her and be like, hey, like you should be kind of like her. That's Tiana Taylor, and then they see this and they see what she did, and she's like, oh, you don't want to.
And motherhood is beautiful, and like
You know?
it shouldn't be portrayed as. But it's like, bro, like shit gets dark.
Yeah, it gets dark and it gets
Like-
serious, and that should be shown.
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine if we only gave awards to the good characters.
Right.
Like then no actor would ever want to play a bad guy.
The bad guys need love too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But what's the other actress's name?
nah, chill.
She did well, Regina Hall.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
She did well, but whenever she came on the screen, all I could think of was Cindy.
Yeah. Dog, and that movie's coming out soon. So,
A scary movie.
yeah.
Yes, Regina Hall. I love Regina Hall, man. She's always so good. She's very beautiful.
She was
too.
like, sorry, I voted Republican, so I'm like racist now. And she's like, girl, all white people are racist. Bring it on in.
man.
All right, so what are y'all
okay.
saying? What are y'all saying?
So,
What's your pick for best picture?
Yeah, what do you think is gonna win, and what do you?
You already
what
said.
do you?
You already said.
So I said Sinners is the one I want to win, and I think One Battle After Another is gonna win.
Okay.
What was it? What did you do?
If we're going like that,
Yeah.
I want One Battle After Another to win,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't be mad if F won or Sinners won.
Interesting. Okay. What you got?
I think Sinners is going to win,
Mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't be mad if One Battle After Another or Begonia
Yeah.
wins.
I wouldn't be mad.
I need to watch that because you guys have really invested me in this
Begonio
story.
is one of those pleasant ones that you go in and you watch and you're just like, whoa, this is like different and something I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
But smacked or unsmacked? What's your state of mind?
Smacked.
Smacked would be incredible. Yeah. Wow, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out then.
Yeah.
Get a little edible pack.
Yeah.
Tight shit.
But then
And we can do.
Best Actor.
Yeah, let's go best actor. So we got Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme. We got Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke for
Religious movie.
yeah,
right?
whatever it's called. Yeah, but he's not gonna win. Whatever, weak ass movie. Anyways, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and I think Wagner Moore for The Secret Agent. Yeah.
I thought Jesse Plemons is not a.
Nah, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That was going to be my pick.
Yeah.
I thought Jesse Plemons did a great job in
Snubbed
Begonia.
him.
Like he's so. Why? I think it's maybe because he's always this weird ass dude, and so people don't appreciate him as much.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if anyone else could play the role he played in Begonia.
Nah. Yeah, that was such a great role, man.
I mean, bro, he's getting active. He's in a lot of films now.
Mhm.
He is.
Very
he
good and
is.
active. A lot of TV shows, a lot of films, and good stuff. Not like bullshit. Just
Yeah.
like real quality stuff. So like, yeah, I would have wished he would be on here at least just for the to be just to be like nominated, whatever, how many nominated actor. But out of these
Right.
people, I got to go with Michael B. Jordan, just because of the
Ooh.
my fault. I think you were going, but I just kind of started.
Go ahead.
Just because I think the role that he had to play had a little bit more depth than each of the other roles.
Mhm.
Where he kind of had to play two actors. I mean, he had to play two different roles as one actor, twins, and he kind of was able to portray the two different emotions,
The body language.
the body
everything,
language,
bro.
yeah, and like he had different interactions with Annie and Mary as characters throughout the whole movie as a main character.
Vampire,
Yeah,
non-vampire.
vampire, non-vampire, all that. There's a lot of range there.
Mhm.
Right.
Marty Supreme, Timothy Chalamet's character, it's just just a dude on Adderall who's a little upset and hasn't got a lot of sleep and just plays ping pong. And then Leonardo DiCaprio, there's a little range there because that's
Yeah.
not something that he usually does.
Yeah.
But he's probably, I think he's won one of these before, and I don't think Michael B. Jordan has, and it's good for I wouldn't be upset if Leo won. I don't think he should. Well, Leo, I think won his first one for what, Revenant or something like that.
Revenant.
Yeah, so
That was sick.
I think
That
he
was
should have
sick.
a lot more.
yeah, he should have a lot more.
Like
He's
Wolf of Wall Street, his
Yeah, Wolf of
performance,
Wall
he
Street.
should have won
Yeah.
one for that one.
Yeah, I really
He's
enjoyed
been in
that
some
too.
good stuff,
He's
man.
he's been good stuff. He's been snubbed a few times, but I think this is Michael B. Jordan's award to win, especially
Mhm.
if Sinners doesn't win Best Picture.
I have
But
the
yeah,
same picks. Michael B. Jordan, and then
Mhm.
if not, Leo.
if not Leo.
Yeah. I would say same. Either one I'm good with.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just went crazy. Like,
But
out of this whole list, I can't really speak on maybe like Wagner Moura, who's like the first Brazilian. I don't know what they want. I know exactly what you're talking about. I thought the Oscars already happened.
Yeah.
And he won something.
Yeah,
And I think it's the Golden
there's been
Globes,
other
Golden
award
Globes,
shows,
so,
yeah.
yeah.
But over all of them, I would have picked Jesse Plemons.
Word, damn.
I think
I wouldn't be mad at
like
that.
the character that he had to play. I mean, it's kind of the character he always plays, but there's like so many like micro expressions that you need to get very well in order to play the guy that he played, and he just nails it.
I agree completely, man. If he was nominated and he won, I wouldn't be even crazy upset. Like that was such a role. That was a role that surprised me completely. Like I kind of knew what I was getting, and I did not expect it to kind of escalate the way it did, and them to kind of act the way it is. So like that kind of leads to like the next one, Best Actress. So you got Jessie Buckley, Rose Byrne, Kate Hudson, Renate Rensvi. I'm probably saying that wrong, and then Emma Stone. So it'd probably be Emma Stone for me.
She was crazy in that movie too.
In Begonia, yeah, she wrote. She
did you watch If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
And is that where Rose Byrne?
Yeah. Did you watch
I did not
that?
watch that. I heard you guys say great things about that.
That movie, it was good. I think I give it a 3.5. The filming was good. The story was good. It was just kind of not a lot happened. But the best thing about that movie was her, Rose Byrne.
Not ASAP Rocky.
He actually did really well too. I enjoyed his part of a lot too.
There we go.
If Travis Scott can act as well as him, he might have an Oscar nomination next year. But it's like,
Let's pray.
But
Best supporting actor. Travis Scott.
No, but I would go. You need to watch.
If I had legs, I'd kick you.
Yeah, because Rose Byrne, I think she carried that movie.
Isn't
Her
it like-
acting, she had a lot of range.
It's like the struggle of like drug use, no? With like a single mom or something like that?
Does she? No, she just also just smokes weed.
Oh.
Like, it's like she has a kid who is, I think, kind of emotionally, I think she might be a little autistic.
On the spectrum.
Like, she's a little on the spectrum. And she also has this health issue. She has like a tube in her stomach. So it's very like a stressful situation. And then Rose Byrne's character also is like, she like goes to therapy because she also is having like, I guess maybe because of the stress, but like she also needs help. So it's like someone who needs help taking care of someone else that also needs help, and how that can be very messy. It's kind of a stressful movie to watch.
And that sounds like it needs range, bro.
Right, exactly. And she did very well. Like there were some pretty like parts where she's like pretty chill, like she's hanging out with ASAP Rocky. They're like just chilling, and then she's also has parts where she's like flipping out, and she did,
So you would say Emma Stone and Rose Byrne? What is
Rose Byrne.
Yeah, I would say Rose Byrne. What about you?
I guess at this point, Rose Byrne, you just sold me. I didn't watch the other movies.
Damn. Okay.
But you think they snubbed Tiana Taylor?
No, because she's in Best Supporting Actress. Right
Okay.
there.
All right,
Yeah.
right.
So let's just jump there. So Best Supporting Actress, we can go Elle Fanning, Inga Ip's daughter, Lilias. They're killing me here. Amy Madigan, Wunmi Masaku. She was also in Sinners, and then Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another. Me personally, I'll go Tiana because I think her character, even though it didn't have much screen time, was just a powerful presence throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Triple down on that.
Triple.
And then actor, we have Benicio del Toro,
Yep.
Jacob Elordi, Delroy Lindo, Sean Penn, and Stellan Skarsgård. That's a crazy
So
lineup.
this is a crazy lineup.
But my
right
vote
now.
has to go Benicio.
You're going Benedicio? Okay.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
The judo,
The judo place, the calm, steady.
bro.
Yeah.
How many beers have you had? A few or whatever? A little.
But they still did not include Jesse Plemons in that list.
Damn.
That's disrespect.
Yeah.
But once again, if he was on that list, I would put him in number one.
Why are they
but,
snubbing my mans, bro?
But I would also, I agree with Benicio. Yeah, the beers.
Yeah, beers is a good one.
He was a tight character. He was
was.
very well connected in the town. He like The nurses let him loose
Yeah.
because of his connection with that was
He's
tight.
tough.
Yeah.
I would probably have to go with Sean Penn just because that character was just
shit.
such a crazy,
also, fuck.
crazy
I don't know.
villain. Like the villainous, like scary, like tense situation that the character
was
brought.
scary.
Yeah, like when you realized like what he was doing and like how connected, and like he was basically a part of the Christmas club.
Yeah, Christmas club.
Yeah, and like how he was so invested in like how when they realized that he had a daughter with like with a black woman,
Yeah.
how like he would not be involved with that, and then it got crazy.
Yeah.
And
Or
you
wasn't
saw,
he
like, the
black
stakes.
himself? And they were like,
Shit.
"Sir, he's a quarter black." And they were like, "No, no."
Nah. That would have been. Oh my god, that shit
Dang.
was. So
I might
funny.
also give it to him.
Yeah, that's just like.
He was pretty great.
That's how I wouldn't be mad situation.
I really like the universe they created in that movie, like the French 75, the
Yeah,
Crispus
French 75,
whatever club.
Christmas
Yep.
Club. Yeah.
I think that would make a great series.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think maybe that movie wanted to get a little bit more serious, but probably didn't get as serious because of the like climate we're in. But,
They had to keep it a little lighthearted.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that one, man. I guess that's kind of the good ones. We can keep going. I think cinematography might be a good one
Okay.
to move into. So it's Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
Damn.
For me, it's between
Cinematography.
Sinners and One Battle After Another. But
I'll give it. I was actually a little disappointed with the cinematography in One Battle After the Other.
Oh, really?
I think it felt like it didn't feel as cinematic at times.
My favorite parts were, a lot of when they're chase scenes over the hills, and then when Chase Infinity, she had just broken free from that place because that one guy came and killed everybody because they were just like it was the Native American guy. He was like whatever.
He was like, "No, I'm not gonna."
He's like, I'm not gonna let them do this shit. Yeah, whatever.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
and he's just whatever. I'm gonna shoot out Tom.
But then
Right.
also,
Yeah. Get your guns
slept
out.
on one is
Yeah.
the tear gas chasing scene when he's in the tunnel that comes out of the toilet.
Yeah,
That was
tight
tight.
too.
That was tight.
Yeah. And then and then the scene where she gets in the Camaro and then does the burnout, and then they have the camera on the door, and it's like just sees her face while she's doing that, and then she spins out and then gets out of there. I was like, yo, they got very creative shots that I really enjoyed, and like that really made me like keep thinking like I saw them and I was like, yo, this is very cool. Yeah, especially like what you mentioned earlier with the scene when the skateboarders are traveling on the roofs at night, and then he falls off and
That was
busts
the
his
Teenage
ass.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
That's what it felt like, bro.
It's so tight, man.
But either one, if
Yeah.
it's Sinners, I mean, bro, Sinners had so many beautiful shots.
so many
What?
beautiful
Yeah.
shots.
When the whole barn, or what is it? The spot, like
Mhm.
it's called the Jive, right? Or was
the
it
jive or something like that, or
and it burns because he's in that state, and then you just see
Yeah.
everybody like
and
dancing.
they're dancing.
It's
they're
beautiful.
going crazy. Yeah, it's a beautiful scene.
Even the eyes of the vampires.
yeah.
The eyes of the vampires are cool.
I like some of the scenes where like at night where it was like there was this I don't even know what it's like. It was kind of like a blur transition like at night. I don't know, but like I know we mentioned this earlier or on a previous episode on how he got his inspiration from the vampires from the wolf in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like I like the way the night looked and like the way the vampires looked during the night. But I also like seeing, how it looked also in IMAX. But
Right.
that's one of the ones I don't care. Whoever wins between them, as long as Train Dreams doesn't fucking win, I'll be all right.
What's wrong with Train Dreams?
I don't know.
They don't deserve it though.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah,
My bad. Good work on
It's just
that
not the
film.
year for them.
Shoot.
It's not their year.
Yeah, I'll give it to Sinners too. Cinematography.
Mhm.
I thought Begonia also had great cinematography,
Gonna look great.
but they didn't nominate it. I don't know what happened there. I think they didn't want Begonia to win much this year.
It's
It's a
because
little crazy.
they're being
There's
too real with their
politics.
story.
Too
Yeah.
pop.
They're like aliens. They know
Yeah.
aliens.
Yeah, they're gonna get too many people to watch Poor Things after, and they don't want to do that.
And then are we doing visual effects, original screenplay, adapted screenplay?
Nah,
I
I
feel
don't
we
know
got the-
shit about that.
yeah.
What about
I feel
best
like-
director?
Best
yeah,
director.
best director. We can do that.
We got Paul Thomas Anderson,
Mhm.
Ryan Coogler, Josh Safdie, and Joachim Trier. And
Mm.
finally, Chloe Zhao.
What do directors even do? Because there's I thought like the cinematography was kind of the director's responsibility, but there's two
That's-
different categories for it. So what do they fucking do?
I think it's just their
cinematography
vision.
is kind of
Just the overall?
Cinematography is kind of like the everything. The director is kind of the one that puts everything together. Oh, it's so hard to describe.
So don't they do like the vision board or whatever?
They're the one who it's their vision basically. Yeah.
But then what's the difference between best director and best film?
Best film?
Because if you're saying the director is the one who like puts everything together, then the best director should have the best film.
Yeah,
right?
but maybe sometimes it's sometimes like the best. That's good. You kind of that's a good question. Man.
But then that doesn't
That's
apply.
a good one right there.
That doesn't apply with the best film and the best actor or actress.
Yeah,
That doesn't.
like this situation is kind of where like maybe the movie that they tried to make, they took a lot of risks and they landed a little bit more, and maybe it wasn't as safe. And maybe that is a guy who decided to like for example like Revenant compared to I remember that year Revenant won a lot, and then the director was Alejandro or Inarritu or something.
The guy from Birdman, no?
Yeah, Birdman guy. But there was some and there was a lot that went into that one. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like usually most years the person who wins best film wins best director.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I could be wrong though.
Like I know I was memeing Christopher Nolan when you said that was your favorite director, just because like I feel like that's everybody's favorite director. But when a director goes to a physics scientist to recreate a black hole and he makes it the most accurate depiction of a black hole, that motherfucker's best director of that year.
Yeah,
like what? Your obsession of creating that for your film to be as realistic as possible just broke ground in science too. Like, bro, you're different. You're different.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he's
Like
different, man.
you got to be breaking
Oppenheimer.
ground. You got to be like.
Trying to to make you exactly get your expand the film industry.
So here's what I found
Really?
for the difference between the two. For best director, you should think about how they guided the performances, pacing, visual style, and storytelling. For best picture, the difference is that it also includes like acting, the writing, the music, the editing, and the cinematography.
Yeah, there we go.
Damn.
That makes sense.
If music's considered,
So for best director,
Sinners,
best director, guided performance, pacing, visual style, and storytelling. What are the? So it was Chloe Zhao, Hamnet, Ryan Coogler's Sinners.
Chloe Zhao was Frankenstein.
yeah,
Well, yeah. Hamlet, I guess, was the Joaquin Trier, maybe.
Yeah, and then Marty Supreme, Josh Safdie, and One Battle Left Another, Paul Thomas Anderson. I think I'd be good with the director of Sinners or One Battle Up to the Other.
because like just think about what you said. The pacing of those movies, they were long and they didn't feel long.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to go with One Battle After Another because I really liked how they did like the whole introduction of the French 75 and
They were
that whole
tough.
story, and then she leaves the baby and then goes 16 years later and tells that story, and they're both great stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving it to.
No, it was crazy because I went to the bathroom right before the movie and I walk in. I'm like, what the hell did I miss? Like they're already like on a mission and stuff, like freeing the smoke grenades. I'm like, damn, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
days.
wouldn't be mad with either of them, honestly. Both great picks.
So those movies stole the year then.
Yeah.
I think so.
With the part of Begonia, like that should also be considered.
Yeah, that was also great.
Mm.
And both of those are Warner Bros. Movies.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what even happened with that merger? Did it ever get finalized and official?
I think it's going to be some time until we find out about all that.
Yeah.
True.
But so going back to that, now that it's going to be under Paramount, and Paramount is ran by
Trump?
someone who is friendly with Trump, do you think these movies would have gotten made under Paramount? Because they were both like very political,
They were.
Mm-hmm.
and I think Trump supporters would watch this and would not like these movies.
The censorship.
I think the way that they kind of kept them a little lighthearted and didn't go too, delve too deep was I feel like these ones would have been good. They're too good not to have been made, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's what sucks though, bro. Like films should just be films that are made, which is also going back to YouTube. I'm glad that's a thing now. And here we have Jared Bowen on the breakaway on the 18. He's taking touches. He wanked it. But films should just be dropped. Good or bad, whatever. You could just create this art. And it's tight with YouTube because you now see these people doing shorts like the Baka Raka brothers or whatever. They did their horror movie, like the Monkey Palm or whatever. It was like, it was Talk to Me, where like they hold like this prosthetic hand.
I heard that's really good.
That was scary, bro. That was low-key scary. But it's like, you shouldn't have all these narratives and whatnot just like blocking your creativity.
I feel.
Just make the art.
That's how it is, though.
Yeah, it's money thing.
You gotta be careful.
Money.
What, I'm speaking too much?
Not you.
Paramount's gonna slime me up.
You gotta be careful. You might
Big
be
Yahoo.
really gonna get taken out.
Yeah.
Send a tomahawk. Yo.
Man.
Oh, my days, bro.
Man, we've been talking a lot. I feel like
We haven't even touched sports.
Yeah, we haven't touched sports. But
Let's
I feel
touch
like,
sports.
Yeah, I feel like we're giving them too much already for the free stuff.
True.
You know, should we just cut them off?
Transition.
Slice it.
Yeah, y'all trash, man. Y'all don't pay. Y'all no paid subscribers, man. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to Patreon. It's like I'm playing. Should we? We did talk a lot. We talked almost an hour. We can keep going though. We should do some sports here for the main stuff. I especially want to get to sports because I want to do some NBA stuff real quick. I got to shout out my boy Bam Adebayo.
Get in your heat bag.
I'm wearing the Heat gear. I don't know what happened to my Miami Heat shirt. It's gone somewhere. But anyways, Bam Adebayo, 83-point game, second most scored in the NBA game in history. Nothing but proud Heat culture. There's a lot of haters out there. Good. I love that because they could never do that. A lot of people complain, moan, whatever, 43 free throws, whatever.
Like they could do that.
They could never do that, you know.
I don't understand the criticisms.
I mean, it's just, people love to hate, people who do, who are great. They love to hate, especially because it's Bam and he's not the kind of player to do that. So if they think it's rigged. But me, it's tough for me to not be anything but like happy or grateful because I'm a big Miami Heat fan. I've been watching them play forever. And for example, Bam Adebayo, when he got drafted in 2017, I had no idea who he was, bro. I was kind of upset because I had no idea what his skill set was. He was just a regular big. I thought he didn't really have anything crazy to his game. And then every year he played, he added something new to his game. He got better, became an all-star, defensive player of the year, added to his offense. Now he's like a three-point shooter, an actual stretch four. He brings the ball up. So when he dropped 31 in the first quarter of that game, you could tell he was on something.
Right.
And you just had to keep giving to the hot hand, and it ended with 83. After that, he's in the history books. Everyone can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
When they go to that history book, it's going to say Bam Adebayo.
They're going to see his name.
10 years from now, you're not going to remember the haters. You're just going to see that record.
I'm not going to lie, though. 10 years from now, I feel like it's going to get broken.
It's going to get broken. I mean,
but he's going to be right there. He's going to be right there.
Yeah.
And asterisk because his girl was at the game.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's something. But like, there's been players who scored 70 and then had to sit out for the rest because they just,
That's dumb, bro.
It's dumb for them to sit out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess unless you have like a big game, important game coming up or something. Like if you're already up by a lot, I can see like the coach just taking you out to prevent an injury or something.
Yeah.
But taking you out to prevent you from scoring more points, that's stupid.
Yeah. It's more of they try to make it like a gentleman's game, get the bench players who don't get a lot of time in and a chance to get in. But
I saw like somebody making the equivalent of this into soccer, where it was like, oh yeah, they'd score like 8 or 5 penalties, and then also have like a hat trick or something, and like in like a random like EFL game.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, based
but it's
on
like,
I don't care,
averages.
bro.
Yeah,
penalties aren't 100% guaranteed either. It's
like,
bro.
If I'm out there, I'm going to try to score as many as possible.
And don't take me off.
I don't care. I don't care. If you get your feelings hurt, then you got in the wrong profession.
And you have to stop. That's the thing with basketball. If you don't want me to do it, you got to stop me. And you can't just foul me. You have to play great defense. And the Wizards weren't playing great defense. They were doing a lot of fouling. They were triple teaming and quadruple teaming, and it didn't really work out. Because the worst part about it was we were in the bonus for like the majority of the second half. So anytime there's a regular foul, regular push, it's free throws.
Mhm.
So the person who was getting the ball the whole time was Bam. They're fouling Bam the whole time, free throws.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, there's haters all
Maybe
the
they
way.
had an agreement there.
Who, the refs?
The Wizards are like,
The Wizards
yeah.
with that
so
with
that can be
Bam.
a part of history.
He gave him
Investigate
some,
the betting.
yeah, yeah.
Investigate the betting is all
You know,
I'm
the
saying.
Tank,
Yeah, Bam for over 80. Yeah, why not?
You know who needs to be investigated?
Who?
Donnarumma.
Oh, with
Have
the
you seen those
goalkeeping?
memes?
Oh yeah.
Grab him.
Wait, did you wrap up your point though?
Well, yeah, that's
you
what
get
I
it off
gotta
your
do.
chest?
You know, Heat culture, Heat Nation. You know, we gotta win out so we don't end up being in the plan, and I don't think we are gonna be. Bam Adebayo forever, Heat forever. Fuck the haters.
Y'all need
Yeah.
a chip.
Yeah, we need a chip.
Mm.
But
Sure.
yeah. What's good? What's
But,
good
like,
with Donnarumma?
One more thing, like especially the criticism about
Mhm.
like him breaking Kobe's record. Like people didn't want to break the record because it's Kobe's record.
Yeah.
I feel like thinking back at who Kobe was, which was this like competitive animal.
Mhm.
Like I remember seeing the what's that Netflix documentary of like Team USA,
Mm.
and he just like goes through his teammate's chest.
Yeah,
Paul
man.
Gasol, right?
Yeah.
You've seen that, right? Who's his
Yeah.
teammate?
Pau Gasol, when he says he's
Yeah.
immediately when he's going to see him in the international game, he's going to go right through his chest.
Right.
He doesn't care if it's a foul.
Like he was a competitive animal. He would have been proud of like fucking go out there and
And
just
break it.
fucking do the
Yeah.
best you
Yeah.
fucking can.
yeah, when Kobe used to tweet a lot, he used to tweet a lot of stuff like that.
Mhm.
Where,
Right.
you know, I think LeBron broke a record of Kobe's, and he was like, instead of tearing them down, you know, be happy for them breaking your record. You should be happy that they're breaking the record. He has tweets like that all over
Right.
all over his timeline.
Those tweets
Yeah.
are pretty fire, bro. I
yeah.
remember those.
Mhm. So
But
like, yeah,
The comparison to film, you need to push those boundaries every
Mhm.
time. Every
Mhm.
time. Why
Every time.
stop,
yeah.
bro?
Got to keep pushing the boundaries and making sure you break another record, try to break another record. Keep that's the motivation right there. Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
fuck the haters.
And Donatello.
Yeah, what's
on Man
Donatello?
City was good with
Donatello,
him.
yeah. I mean, he needs to get investigated. What's his name? Donnarumma. Donnarumma needs to get investigated because, I mean, it's fast-paced game.
Yeah.
You know, we're seeing it in slow motion, but people are saying that it kind of looks like he let Madrid score.
Like he held back a little bit
Yeah.
on the.
And he's like about to leave the box, so he doesn't. I can see like him not wanting to get a red card by putting his hand, but it kind of looks like he lifts his hand and the ball goes under it. Like he could have easily extended his hand and blocked the ball from going past him, but he kind of lifts it. That's what people are saying online. I don't think he let them score,
I don't agree with
but
that.
people are saying online that he let Madrid win, maybe because he's trying to get
Oh.
bought by them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really see it. I saw that video in slow motion, but I don't think it didn't look like he let it go in. It just looked like he thought it may have bounced this way maybe, and then did that, and then it ends up bouncing this way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't think he did it on purpose. No way.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a great hat trick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a way to go to Real Madrid by letting them score. I mean, you know, but anyways.
Already in the PSG and Man City.
Yeah,
Yeah, but some people have that dream of going to Madrid.
Nightmare. But yeah, speaking of that Chelsea PSG game, nightmares. Freaking 5-2. Rosenor ball playing apparently is Ben Sanchez, our number one goalkeeper for like the year, and then play our second string goalkeeper just because he has a little bit better techers, and then have him literally pass to Vitinha so he can chip him to make it 3-2
Bro.
after halftime, and then have Rats Nutella Cavazzarella score two essentially wonder goals because our defensive marking is kind of off.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He put this keeper in because he had better footwork,
Yeah, and drop Sanchez.
and then he passes it to the other team.
Yeah. This is the same situation that Maresca was in, where he literally was bench Sanchez because he wasn't, he didn't have the techers, and then started Jorgensen, and then Jorgensen lost us a game. And then we realized, playing from the back isn't 100% what we need to do, and we brought Sanchez back, and then we ended up getting the Champions League soccer. So, Rosenor, let me just tell you something. Do not repeat these mistakes. We will immediately kick you to the curb if we see you repeat these mistakes. Just don't repeat these mistakes. if we don't end up top 5 and then the season.
Does he know the cutthroat culture at Chelsea? I mean,
I don't know. I think he understands. Yeah, but he's more of a, I think the ownership and Blueco like him a little bit more, since he's more of a puppet. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but
that was such a winnable game.
Winnable game.
PSG is a great team, but they were making mistakes in the back the whole game.
Yeah.
The way to beat them was just what Chelsea was doing right, and they got a couple of breakaways from it. It's just movement off the ball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, because PSG was coming up high press. All you have to do is move off the ball, get their defense, their midfielders to move around, be accurate with your passes, like that 1-2 long ball.
Yeah.
And you'd break the line.
Yeah, get it to the middle real quick. Someone's making the cut.
The thing is, I don't know if PSG's too stressed about getting scored on, though, because they know they're going to score again.
Yeah.
They're like I'm going to outscore you type team.
They got an offense. They got a good offense on their team, man.
It's a hard team to beat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because if they can outscore you, then that's different. Like, yeah, score on us, but we're going to score 2 on you.
Yeah. What about
PSG Barcelona would be good.
That
would be good. What about Newcastle? They beat Chelsea.
Man
We
of
were
the
watching
match, Lewis Hall.
Yeah,
instantly.
we were watching Chelsea Newcastle today, but they also played Barcelona in Champions League a couple days ago. Yeah.
Bro, I mean, I think Barca just played, like Kavi and I were talking, Barca just played super mediocre. Everybody looked sloppy. And then Newcastle played out of their mind. Like, literally, like, the best game that I've seen them play in the Champions League so far, I feel like. Lewis Hall went crazy at left back, strapped Lamine Yamal.
Yes.
All the PR was like, oh, the young king, the GOAT. And it's like, if you really watched it, I thought he disappeared.
Yeah. He didn't do much. He did a bit.
Exactly.
But he didn't do as much as he usually does.
Dog, but that PR team works overtime. But break it down for us, Hawk. Break it down for us, bro. What were you seeing, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, you were saying Newcastle had the game of their lives. Barcelona were mid. What was the final score?
1-1.
And where did they play?
At Newcastle, bro.
So that's how you win championships. On a day where you're playing mid and the other team's playing great, you still get points.
Yeah.
Or you don't lose, right? That's how you win championships. On your bad days, you still manage to get to the next round.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you look at like, I don't know. I think it was like when Italy won the World Cup, they were barely winning games. They were like 1-0 games. They were tying 0-0, but they won the World Cup. When Spain won the World Cup, same situation. They weren't killing teams, but they always managed to win. And like, that's how, like, it's, if on your bad day, you're tying, you're doing well.
Yeah. On somebody's bad day, that day, dude went to the wrong stadium. It was named the same thing, and he went to the south of England to like a championship team instead of Newcastle's Park. Bro.
Oh, really?
How blown would you be?
But then they gave him a complimentary ticket to go watch the game.
To go watch what was like a third division team play.
And he had a Barca kid in everything.
How blown.
Oh, man. But
Careful
bro,
with Newcastle, man. They just beat Chelsea today.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
at Stamford Bridge.
it is an accomplishment, motherfucker.
Man, I thought he just said if Liverpool win tomorrow, you guys are out of Europe.
No, we're out of Europe for now.
Ah, okay.
For now, yeah.
Okay. But back to Barca, I think Ferran Torres needs to get out expeditiously. That man is cooked food, bro. He literally looked like Bambi on ice, overgrown hair, rat fuck. Bro, like, get out of my club. Like, yes, you're a good sub on striker, but from what I saw, it was appalling.
Appalling.
I don't like that man, bro.
No, it wasn't good.
I don't like you.
And I think you can't. You remember I was saying that you should start Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I think he doesn't have the gas for it. I think you should put him in like the 60th minute.
And then get Julian Alvarez in the transfer market. I mean,
if you're talking about I'm talking about this season. If you're talking about next season, yeah, that would be a good option. But I don't know if I want him. Who I would want for next season for Barcelona is Galatasaray. What's his name?
Osimhen.
Yes.
And Bastoni from Inter.
He's too expensive.
Yeah. Maybe he is expensive.
Yeah.
But that's who I would want.
An investment.
I would want, yeah.
Araujo needs to go too. We were kind of talking about if that was his mistake that led up to the goal for going off the field, sitting down, and then like bunny hopping back on the field. The ref was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get off the field." He was like, "Me." He's jogging back. He's looking at the entire play develop. He sees Rafinha out of position playing right back. I think it was a center mid playing center back at that point.
Yeah.
And then you had the other, defenders back there with them.
Right.
But it's like, that's just communication flaw / defensive awareness experience. But like,
Rafinha should have had him.
he should have. And Araujo's been getting a lot of shit, but I just think, bro, like they've given him time to get his head right. He went to like Israel and stuff to pray to his gods.
After Chelsea.
His gods.
I just don't think it's a match, bro. Like, this is the point in the relationship where you're like, listen, this is where I'm at. One of us has got to change and improve because, bro, I saw you make a Tinder account, not fully invested. I'm gonna have to back out of this one, Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Damn.
And Chelsea, bro, y'all got hooved, bro. I mean, but at least it's not Tottenham.
What are you talking about?
UCL Champions League.
We've already moved on from that. Why are you bringing it back to that?
Tottenham, bro. We need to speak about Tottenham because not only are they getting relegated, they also did this mistake with the goalkeeper and got destroyed.
Yeah.
Destroyed, bro, within 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to the guy.
Not a single EPL team got a win.
Not at all.
Yeah, it was rough.
Best league in the land.
Yeah. It's funny. I mean, during the like, what do you call it? The first part?
Yeah. The group stages and whatnot.
During the group stages.
Yeah.
Every time an EPL team matched against a La Liga team, the EPL team won in the group stages. But then in the round of 16, not a single EPL team won.
Yeah.
So, who has a better league? I guess we'll see. Or there's still
game management. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, there's still a lot of Champions League left.
I mean, who do y'all see going through? Because for me, Bodo Glimt is going to the final.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
100%. It's like, but they're beating Sporting. I think Galatasaray's knocking out Liverpool. Tottenham's cooked. Arsenal, they kind of cheated that one, bro. That slide tackle really wasn't a penalty. If you look at it, I'm not even being Arsenal hater. Fuck them still. But yo, this man slide tackled. He like grazed Madueke's leg, and he went, VAR'd it. That's a penalty that saved their loss right there.
Yeah,
it was pretty crazy to see. They got to come back with something stronger in that second leg.
Agree.
Was not impressed. Saka fully fit, just like Yamal. Where was he at, bro? Where was he at?
Where did they play? They played away, right?
They played away.
Yeah. We'll see.
PSG,
see. Bro.
They're moving on. You think?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think PSG is moving on. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They're also going to Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Chelsea failed to win at Stamford Bridge today, so
yeah.
We'll see. I mean, but
PSG is a different team than Newcastle. Newcastle has played at Stamford Bridge a bunch. PSG is not really that. Maybe the EPL aura is gonna get to them. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, if they get through Chelsea, I think they'll get through either them or Real Madrid. Yeah.
Atletico Madrid, they're moving on. Lookman is looking sick, bro. Amadola Lookman. Yeah. Great player right there.
Yeah. Man.
You know, it'd be a cool rule for PKs.
What's up?
Because PKs have an issue with these. Not every foul in the box is called. It's like if it's a soft foul, the referee won't call it. It has to be like a bit of kind of like a flagrant foul.
Yeah.
And I have an issue with that because there's like no concrete way of determining that like level where you've passed beyond a soft foul to
it depends on the ref.
Foul worthy of a PK. Yeah, it depends on the ref. What if you change it so that every foul in the box, every foul is a PK? So not a PK. All right, so here, let me break it down. Each team has 5 PKs per game.
Damn. Yeah.
Every foul in the box gets called. It's kind of stupid, actually.
What are you saying? Like they can like call in their PK chip?
Yeah,
for, like,
they can like trade in the PK, like and say like I mean, because I was thinking like you can either say like, yes, I want my PK right now, or save it for later. But I feel like you'd want it every time.
Yeah, you want.
But like if you run out of your 5 PKs, it would just be like a free kick inside of the box.
Indirect or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like they should give more free. If you're not going to call every foul a PK, at least I don't know, like give a free kick inside of the box.
I think all fouls should be all indirect free kicks, bro. I think that would be super fun, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody just piles up in the goal. You have to do some crazy sequence.
Yeah, those are pretty fun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you get more high scoring games, more drama.
That's the thing. If you give a PK every foul, you're going to get a lot of goals, and that's one of the biggest criticisms about soccer is that it's a very low scoring game.
I was just talking about this in the lunchroom. He was like, "Yeah, man, how'd your game go?" I'm like, "Ended like 8-7." And I'm like, "But at least we didn't tie," because it's like tying sucks. Depending, I mean, if you're away, if at Stamford Bridge and you tie, yeah, that's great, whatever. But it's like nobody really wants to end on a tie.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm glad you guys aren't the ones running the Premier League.
How would you run
or
that
the Champions
up, bro?
League stuff? But anyways, y'all, we've given you guys too much free stuff. Time is running out. We're going to Patreon. It's over. This is episode 11, episode 12, episode 12. Man, time is, we're moving.
Yes.
I wonder if any of you guys have actually watched every episode. Anyways, that's besides the point. But we got a lot of stuff cooking up. We're gonna probably talk more about it on the Patreon. I think we're gonna do maybe some film club stuff, maybe some music stuff, maybe some very serious stuff as well. We'll see what's going on. But if you guys want to catch out and tune in and see what we're going to talk about, tune into the Patreon, patreon.com/thepip. Subscribe. But we're going to catch you later. We got Ducci in the building. Peaky Blinders style.
Limited edition
version.
Virgin. You're a virgin?
This version.
In this kit.
In this kit, yeah. This is his first time in this kit, yeah.
For real.
But, we got Avi in the building, in his bag, like always, like usual. I'm here. I'm just here. Data.
Always present.
Did you say respectfully?
Always present. Respectfully, Data. We'll catch you guys later. Tune into the Patreon. But you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.
Thank y'all for watching.
Bye.
All right, now. So,
It's like, no, yeah.